Will you give me a Pepsi?
Stop it. Get rid of that. I'll take a Pepsi.
Huh?
Will you get me a Pepsi? What can I say to that? Yes or no? I'll take a Pepsi. If you get one, you'll have to take it. That's what I said. You said, I'll take a Pepsi. And I said, if you get one, you'll have to take it.
No, I got my sword.
Look,
You see my sword?
so much for your sword.
Oh, man, he took my sword. Hey, don't be bent down, you hurt yourself.
No, I can get down like this. Look, I have to figure out how I can do it, how I can't do.
Oh, gotta get up and get a Pepsi.
Yep. Well, I was going to get you one, but you didn't know how to do it. You did it wrong that time, but we still got through it.
Yeah, I'm crazy sometimes. Alright, I'm going to start another rug, and I hope you can see me pretty good here. But this right here, I'm going to do totally different. I'm going to put this the same one. It's just the same one. And I'm going to take, and I'm going to cut right down here like this. So I have me 2 holes on each side. Now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it through this hole, because when you do this, you got to have the same one go through it so you can put the same one together. And then I'm going to make me a knot this way. See how that works? So that's what I want. Now, let's see if I can show you. I have... Oh, you can't see it. Alright, let's see if I can do it this way. A whole basket full. Well, you see that big old yawner. Basket full of them already ready to go. So, now, what I want to do is make me one great big, huge, gigantic chain. I'm not worried about that hole that I put in there. I'm not going to worry about it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start making me a big old chain. So I'm going to be working on it for a while to make one big old chain. I don't want my stitches tight. I want them loose. Well, let's see if I can't get this. Why ain't this going through there? Sometimes. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm going to get busy. And I'm going to make a huge, gigantic chain out of what I want. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, well, we don't need them in there. Here we got nothing but the strings that I tied together. And then here is the chain that I made. Alright, let me show you what I'm trying to do with these. And how you got to have a whole bunch of them. It's easier to have a basket full and get a basket full before you even start. Now, on this one right here, I tied my end right here so I could have it. Alright, so now we're going to start with that end.
Leave her alone.
We got Lexi.
Yeah, we had her in a while.
Yeah, we had her in a while. This is Rick's daughter's dog.
Leave her alone. Turkey don't know what to say because she's a little bit...
Oh, no. She's crazy. Alright, so I got me 2 baskets. One got the string, one's got the chain that I've been working on. Alright, let's see what else I've been doing. How I've been doing it. Okay, let me try to do this again. I have the end of this one tied here. And then I got the end of this one right here. So let me show you what I'm doing to it.
Let her eat now. Let her...
We have dogs wrestling. And we thought that maybe Cherokee might get aggressive with her, but they're playing great. Yeah, they're playing. Okay, let's get busy on this right here. I think I got everything done.
Funny, watching dogs play.
Yeah, they are really funny.
No, they look really vicious.
I know, but they're
They
really
don't hurt
not.
any other.
They're not vicious at all. Okay. Now, at the beginning of this one, I have already done cut it. And now we're going to get another string. I don't know if I showed you or not. But I'm going to this time. I don't remember what was on my string factor. I'm going to get both ends of my string. And I'm going to cut it like that. To where both of them are like this. I'm going to take one of them. And I'm going to put it in to this one. It has to be the same one. Come on. String like this right here. On account of it won't work any other way. So now I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it down inside this one all the way. There we go. And then I'm going to do like that. Now we're ready to crochet. Maybe if I can get the rest of it up there and in there. Alright. Gotta get it in there. Come on. Go get on my finger. Alright. Now. Now with this one, all I'm doing is I am putting a chain. I gotta get this right here. This thing come out. I want it going the same way if I can possibly do it. If I can't, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. Alright. God, they're over playing, having a good time. And I'm just chaining. That's all I am doing is chaining. Alright, now what we're going to do, let me put this back the way I had it. I'm going to put this side up because I'm not going to use it right now. I want to use the other side. I want to start making my rug. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to come down here and I'm going to get this one. I can untie it. And I can get it loose. There we go. Now we got it loose. Now, this right here, we're not going to need this, so I can cut it down a little bit. Even though I did put my split in there, we don't need it. We're going to get rid of it. And I'm just going to leave this little tiny tail there. See, that's all I got. Alright, now, we got to have... Now, what I have is a big spool of... watch me not be able to get it out now. There we go. And I just tied it to this because I don't want to lose none of this. And there, let's go through this way. Alright, there it is. Now, this is what kind of thread. I've got a big needle. Just a embroidery needle, I think is what it is. And I just have this kind of thread. I do not know where it comes from. I don't know anything about this kind of thread because there's no writing on it or anything. But it's like a yarn. But I like it. So I'm going to use this to start out my quilt. Now, I only need one string. So let me get this one. I got a long one. And I'm going to try to do it like dot. Okay. So now, that is not working. Let me get this one and then get my... There we go. I finally made it. Got one string. Alright. Now let's get this back up here. And I'm going to go in one side like that. And I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm going to give it one heck of a try. I mean, the worst we have to do is just cut it off. I'll tie me a knot there. If it don't work, we can kind of take it off. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this because I don't want that right there hanging out of my quilt. Alright. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the next one. And I'm going to go through this hole right here. And then that way it will hold on to my quilt. Try to get it over here. And it's not going to go. Why ain't you going to go?
Y'all hurt each other.
I don't think they're going to. Okay. I think that'll work. Now, however, I'm going to get this. Oh man, this right here is a pain in the butt so far. But once I get started, I think it'll go pretty good. I should start off with lesser. Alright, so I'm going to go through this one that I just went through, and I'm going to go through another one and pull it up. I don't know how well this will work, but we're going to try it. Now what I want to do, see how this right here twisted on that one? I want to keep that going. So but I'm going to go this away with it. So we're going to want to go this away. Now we're going to go underneath this one, back into this one, because we want our string to make up the middle of the rug. And I'm going to go do it again. Try to go through the same one and keep on doing it. Like that. I don't know how well. I hope it'll work. We'll see what's going on with it. Keep on going into the same one until I want to go through the same one. I don't want to go. It's not wanting to go through the same one now. Okay, because I'm not doing it right. Try to keep going through the same one for your first round. Alright, here we go with this one. And we're going to go keep on going around with it. Oh, that one missed it. But we're going to keep on going around with just this one. I ain't never done a quilt like, a rug like this. I have not seen one done like this. I'm not saying that they ain't. There's probably a better way. But in the long run, I'm going to have fun. A playing and a learning. What do I need? Oh, hang on one second. Let me get Rick. He wants something. Alright. Okay. You already gave me my butts too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright. Now, we should have one going around like this. Now, we have got a little hole right here. There's a hole. Let me see if I can't do it this way. Right in here. Can you see how that looks? That looks good. So now, our next one, we are going to want to go right. Okay, you see how where this one's at? We're going to go right beside it, and we're going to go around. I hope this right here makes a good rug. And we're going to find out when it gets bigger. Kind of pull it kind of tight, but flat.
That was pretty cool right there.
What?
No craziness.
Oh, yeah.
No crazy. Think about that.
Yeah.
She kept things.
She didn't bark, did she?
No, so nobody else did.
Wow.
That's weird, ain't it? Because them two bark and they're feeding off each other.
Yeah.
Basically, it's what's happening.
Yeah. All right.
That's cool. Yeah.
We're going to keep on going, and we're going to kind of pull it tight, because you don't want it real loose. Well, I hope this turns out work. I ain't never done this before. I ain't seen one done this way. Don't know nothing about what I'm doing, but I'm going to do it. And we're going to keep on going around.
fear is gone, because I know who holds the future, and life is worth living just because you live. And then one day I'll cross that river, I'll find life's fine, no worldly pain. And then as death gives way to victory, I'll see the lights, the city, and I'll know it reigns, because he lives. I can face tomorrow, because he lives.
Alright, I quit right there. And I'm just going to cut it. Oh no, my needle. Will I lose that bad baby? But that's what it looks like. Alright, I'm going to play with it for a while. And then we'll see what it looks like later on. I still have a whole lot to go here. So let's think about how big this is going to be. And I've still got my string in there to over here. So as I put in, I can also take out. Alright. I think that's it. Try to show you what I'm doing. I got my needle started again, which I have lost my needle somewhere in my life. Alright, so at the end, I have put me another noose on there. And I'm going to take, and I'm going to go, hey, don't be doing that. And I'm going to go in, and I'm going to pull it all the way through till I see my noose. And I'm going to take my needle, and I'm going to pull it through my noose. And then I'm going to tighten it down. And then I'm just going to keep on going around with it until I get this thread done. And try to keep it level just as much as you can. And just keep on going around. And try to keep these right here straight too. So that, let's see, I want to go with this one. I'm going like every other chain is what I'm doing. And that's probably the way I ought to keep up with it. Scoop that one over and tighten it. Looking pretty good. Alright, I need to put me another, start another row right here in between these two. So I'm going to stick me a needle right in there. No, I don't want you to go in there. Gotta find where it's at. And, uh-oh, somebody got a text. Alright. There we go. Let me go back to that one. Alright, so now that's a little bit more closer up of what I'm doing. I hope. Alright. I'll keep you all informed on how it's going. Just playing with it. This is how big I've gotten. Now, instead of me doing it the way that I was doing it, it was starting to get a little bit too loose. Right in here. Can you see how big that is? I don't like that. So what I'm doing this, playing as a go, I am going into, I've got this line, and then I got this line, and this next line. I am finding me a chain to put it in. And it's making it a whole lot more stiffer to go around. Because we don't want it too loose to where, you know, it doesn't work well. Oh man, I got a lump right there. Oh man, I don't like that. Oh, that's my loop. But anyway, I like that one better. And I'm not pulling on my thread here. or my stitch, my chain. I'm just laying it down so that it will work out the way I want it to, which it is. And I'm just sticking it down in there. See here how bumpy that is? And that works out pretty good. But I do like having to grab a hold of one of the chains. It seems like it holds it a whole lot more better than the way that I started out. But as I go on, seems like I'm working out it better. Just finding my hole that will go through that one chain. Alright, here's just a start on a round rug. So, now we know that it will work so far. And I'll keep y'all informed to see how it goes. And in that way, if you want to make one, then you can. I mean, it's a round rug. It looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. And this is some kind of a yarn. And I do like the color with it. And all, it does look good. It looks good. I'm happy with it. Alright. I hope y'all enjoy the video. That's how big I've got it. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to take it loose. Because when you pick it up, you see how that worked. And you don't want that. So I'm going to have to figure another way of doing it. And then it's wanting to go up. So this is not good. Alright, so I'm going to have to take it apart. And what I'm doing is I'm just going right into where I done it. And I'm cutting it where my knot is. So I can get rid of my knot. Okay? And now I can get rid of anything else. But I'm just taking it through this way. And going like this. I gotta get rid of that somehow, wherever it's at. There it is. Got it. Because I won't want to leave that in there and have to come up with it. So all I'm doing is just going through and taking it loose, and I'm saving my string so I can use it again. Alright, I'm going to take it loose, and I'm going to figure it out before I do this again. Alright, this is how big I got it now. We can take it and put it down, and it'll just go right back down. I like this way better. You can't hardly bring it too much apart, and it comes right back. The other one did not. But this right here is working better. So, this is the way I'm doing it. I'm doing it all on one side. Let me bring this around. And I'm keeping my rope up here. And I am doing one at a time. And I'm going right inside the next one over. And I'm putting down one at a time. And putting it in there. It's doing pretty better than what it did the last time. It's just come with trial and error. But this is the way I've been doing it. And like if I got one up here that's cut real loose, I'll bring it on over and bring it back out and tighten it up. But I don't tighten it real tight. It can move and all. And that's what I want. Because when you lay it down on the floor and all, it's going to give some. So you don't want to tighten it. You tighten it and it won't work that good. But I'm doing each stitch into the next row over. And it's turning out pretty good. I'm happy with it now. Alright, so I'm going to try to get done with it. And get her done. I hope. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can play with this. I'm going to take this side right here. I hope you can see me pretty good. And I'm going to turn, oh, I have to have a little bit more than that. No, it's too much. Yeah, I'm doing it, yeah. Alright, now I'm going to make me a little loop right here. And I'm going to make it small enough for my needle to go through. I'm going to cut this off because I don't need it. So we're going to cut it off. Alright, now I'm going to come down here at this end. And I'm going to thread it through here. So I will have me a thread. And yes, I have to figure it out over here. Alright, I am right here. I had just got done doing me some more chain. So I'm going to put it through 2 of them. I don't know if you can see it or not. See here, I got through 2 of them. I wish I could put you right here where you can see everything I'm doing on this side right here. Alright, I'm going to bring it through all the way to the very bottom, and I'm going to put my needle through my hoop, and I'm going to bring it down. I'm going to bring my knot down through here like that, so I can tighten this down, because this right here will tighten down with them. Alright, now I'm going to go right beside it. And I'm going to go through my next one. Because I want to sew it to it. So that way, it will hold it. Now I'm going to go down either 1 or 2. You don't want to go anymore. That's what happened the last time. Is I did more than 2. And at first it was like, ooh, yeah, it's going to work. And then, no. So, I am just grabbing a hold of it and turning it around. Grabbing one. Now, I am keeping this right here as straight as I possibly can. The good side up against this side. Because I don't want it to twist on me. If it twists, it does seem like it messes it up. And we don't want to do that. Now I'm going more than 3. More than 2. I don't want to do that. Come on now, this right here is what I got to worry about. Is finding the one that I can put it through. Now I don't want this tight. Not like that tight. And I just did me a boo-boo. But I do want it somewhat tight. Now, if we look at right here, I made these 2 loose. This one is loose, and so is this one. Let's pull this out here so I can show it to you. See here? That's 2 loose. This one is 2 loose. And you can see that. But I have already done it. And I don't want to take it back down to that. I don't think it's going to hurt it. But then again, I'm hoping that it don't. But only time will tell if it will. So I'm going to put my pins back in here so I don't lose them. Alright, now let's see if we can go on and try to see what we can do here. Go to my next one, go into my next one, and pull it through. And then go into this one, pull it through. I don't want them tight, but so far, me doing it like this, I don't have it tight, but I don't have it this loose either. And it seems like it's doing a whole lot better. I'm not going to worry about this. All this right here is laying flat. But can you see the difference in my thread? This one I did tighter. This one I did tighter. This one's tight. Tight, loose, loose, loose. So you can see the difference, I hope. But yeah, just a little bit tight, but not really bad tight. I think it's doing pretty good. And I am really happy with the way that it is going. Sometimes I have to hunt for my stitch over here. I have to hunt for it, as you just seen. But it's doing pretty good. I'm really happy with it. That's 2 of them. I don't want 2. I only want 1. I'm just going to make sure, because when I go 2, it will take away from over here. So now let's see what we can do about showing you what that side looks like. Get this, and then turn it over. Turn it this way. So can you see the difference in it? Let's see what you can see. Yeah, I think you can, but we're going to pick you up. Can you see it? I think that looks really, really good. I think it's working out really good. I'm happy with it. We'll know in time if it is good or not. So if you make one, you may have to give it some time to see. And if it don't, we can always take it apart and try to do something else with it. It's not going to be a lost cause if it is not perfect. But it does lay pretty flat. And when I turn it over, you've seen that. Alright, now I can't figure this out because you're going to have it right. Let me put this over here. And now I'm going to get this and we'll throw it over there. Okay, now I'm on. Okay. But I'm thinking it's doing pretty good. It really does look good. I'm happy with it. And now, like I said, I'm trying to keep my purdy side. This is the purdy side, and this is not the purdy side. And I hope you can see it on it. If not, there'll be another color there. I'll take a picture of it and show it to you. I need to open that up and sew it some more. So far, this is I didn't think it would work, but it sure does look like it is. So I still have not looked up doing one like this. I don't remember if I ever done one. I don't think I have. But I like trying out new things that come to the brain to see if it works or not. Now, I've been going this way with it, and I've also been going this way. As long as I can get one of these hooks, then that's really what I want to try to do. Now, if you notice, it's going different ways. I am not worried about doing it that way, because we're going to have knots in it, like that one. And it kind of like takes up space and all. See, this right here looks like a loose one. This one right here. But it's really not that loose. But I'm I'm still going for it. And I think I'm really amazed at how it's going. Especially whenever I didn't think it was really going to work. And I'm keeping it flat so that it won't have a tendency to buckle on me or anything. Ooh, that one right there is really a long stitch. I don't like that stitch. So I'm going to take that stitch out. I don't like it. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to here. And I'm going to go here and I'll make sure that it gets it. Now, I like that one better. That one looks so much better. It's not a long one. But I still got a bunch to go on it. And as I go, I will take more pictures for you to see it. And hopefully what I have done right here with the crocheting, and I will be enough for this right here rug to work. That I may just end up quitting it right here. So's the rug, so I could check it out and not waste a whole bunch of time on it. Gotta find my hole there. And then that one. Alright, we'll be back when I go to tie it off. I don't even know if I'm tying it off right, but I'll show you what I'm doing so that you will be able to do it. And we got to try to keep this right here straight. We don't want it to turn. We want to keep them going the same identical way. Now, when we get to the knot, now sometimes a knot will most indefinitely throw you off and throw you around. Try not to let the knot do that. Be very vigilant, cautious of it to make sure that it don't turn sideways. There was a couple of places that I had, don't ask me where they are, I don't know, that tried that on me. So we want to be watching for that. Alright, I think I'm going to go back to the program I was listening to, because I really do like listening to my programs. And especially at night. And I like listening to them. And sometimes I like to go to bed and I go to sleep listening to my programs. But I still sit here and I try to have fun and try to stay away from cigarettes some. But sometimes it works and sometimes it don't. I like to be able to get interested in what I am doing. And, but anyway. Each has his own sin. And cigarettes are mine, and I probably got more. Everybody's got something to hide. But I don't hide mine because God already knows what I'm doing. He sees me, and He still loves me. And that right there means a whole lot to me. Alright. I'm going to get some more done. Ooh, it's going off the table. No, not yet. I've still got a couple more around. That's lined up down that way at the edge of the table. I got about 3 more rounds to do. And then it'll be table worthy. Alright, I'm going to have to tie this off because my string is getting too small. I can make another couple more stitches, but I'm not. So, the same 2 that I went through, I'm going to go back through. And I'm just going to take it like this, and I'm going to bring it up like this, and I'm going to bring it in through my hoop like that, and bring it up, and kind of like make it, push it down in there, and I'm going to do it one more time. I hope this ties it off, but I'm not 100% for sure if it will. So, and then I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to do the same thing like I did before. And throw me some more thread on here and keep on going. So far, this is really turning out good. I'm really happy with it. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, here it is. It's this big. How big is my table? Well, it stick over just a little bit. Alright, so here we are at the very end of it, and we're going to finish it and get her done, and then we're going to put it down, and I'm going to let it sit there for about a week, and then we're going to come back and we're going to look at what the what the rug looks like. I keep on wanting to call it a quilt when it's not a quilt, it's a rug. That gives us something to laugh about. We are getting done. This is the last one. Well, I don't know about the last one. I need to do something with this tip. I think I'm going to go into the hole there. Let's see. I don't like that. Let's go through the whole thing. Kind of wrap it all up. And get rid of that tip.
July the 2nd, this got sent to me. I have no idea what it's about.
What is it?
I'm just looking to delete some of these. It says, I'm on my way to break up that party. Either both of us with you or I'm coming regardless.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know what.
828-655-0528.
I don't know nothing about no party.
I don't either. That's what I'm trying to understand. Why that.
Somebody must have sent it to you and the wrong number. Alright, there it is. We are done with it. And now I'm going to find a place for it. And we're going to put it down and see what happens. I got to get my pins too. Alright, we have it at the front door. It's a small one here. And it's November the 28th. So we'll be back in about a week to see what it looks like. But so far... Oh, we got a dog out here. This is supposed to be November. And it is beautiful out here. It's crazy. Alright, this rug has been here since I made it, and I put up the whatever date it was. And this is the 5th, and you can't really. Yeah, let's do it this way. Maybe. See here, it's still holding up, and it's still doing good. We can shake the dirt off. Oh my God, how dirty that is. Let me get a dustpan. Alright, that's what I got out from that area over there. So, the rug is doing pretty good. And it's still round and it's keeping its shape. So, there's our test. So, if you want a round one, you can do it like that. What did you find? You found some strips. Did Grandma hide them for you? Yes, Grandma had them. She hid the strips from you. Now you found them. All right. You like them strips? Uh-huh. Are you sewing? Are you sewing? Yeah, her sewing, Papa. Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. She's so happy. Hey. All right, say bye-bye.